Good morning, everyone, and thank you for choosing today's market analysis. Every day, our goal is to provide you with a thorough and knowledgeable analysis of the most relevant financial news to help you navigate the complex economic landscape. Let's begin our daily review. Market analysis, September 12, 2023. Tech stocks retract amid Oracle's disappointing performance. Tech stocks faced a retreat, with Nasdaq 100 index futures showing a decline of 0.2%. This signaled a potential pullback after a robust 1.2% rally the previous day. The setback was exacerbated by Oracle Corporation's disappointing performance, as their stock price plummeted by 10% during pre-market trading. Analysts at Morgan Stanley expressed concerns about the timing of generative AI demand translating into revenue for the broader business. This development underscores the inherent risks associated with high-flying tech shares. Anticipation builds for Apple's new product lineup and ARM Limited's IPO. Investors are eagerly awaiting Apple Incorporated's announcement of a new product lineup and the highly anticipated initial public offering, IPO, of ARM Limited, owned by SoftBank. Apple's unveiling is expected to reignite interest in the company after facing 7 consecutive quarters of stagnant growth, marking its longest period of decline in 2 decades. Euro and pound weaken against the dollar. In Europe, both the euro and the pound experienced a decline of around 0.3% against the US dollar. The UK's record high wage growth in the 3 months through July is indicative of persistent inflationary pressures, putting pressure on the Bank of England to consider raising interest rates. While investor confidence in Germany's economy improved for the second consecutive month, concerns persist about the country's sluggish economic growth compared to its European counterparts. Upcoming market events. The financial world is gearing up for some significant events in the coming days. The United States is set to release crucial inflation data, and the European Central Bank will announce its interest rate decision. Analysts at ING Group Endi, including Benjamin Schroeder, emphasized the importance of these events, stating, "It is not just about this Thursday's ECB meeting, but also about crucial data in the US and UK ahead of next week's respective central bank meetings." The Fed Bank of New York survey revealed that while US consumers' inflation expectations remained relatively stable in August, concerns about finances and job market prospects increased. The upcoming Consumer Price Index report will provide insights into the Federal Reserve's potential actions to combat inflation. Economists anticipate a monthly inflation rate of 0.6% for August, with core inflation expected to remain stable at 0.2%. Analysts suggest that if these figures deviate significantly, the bond market could start pricing in another rate hike before the end of the year. Global market overview. In Asia, stock markets experienced fluctuations, and Chinese shares returned to the red after brief gains triggered by Country Garden Holdings Company's approval of a payment extension from its bondholders. Currency markets also saw movement, with the yen weakening and the US dollar stabilizing following a recent decline. Notably, the yuan remained relatively unchanged after China's central bank set its daily fixing rate below 7.20 against the dollar, signaling its commitment to preventing excessive depreciation of the currency. The Japanese government's auction of its 5-year bond garnered solid demand, with a higher-than-expected cutoff price. This auction followed comments by Central Bank Governor Kazuo Ueda regarding the negative interest rate policy, which had previously roiled markets. Before proceeding with our analysis, we would like to remind you that your support is very important to us. If you enjoy this video and find our content helpful and engaging, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. This helps us grow and provide you with even more quality content. Now, let's get back to the news on the financial markets and the latest updates. In the commodities market, oil prices inched higher, hovering near their highest levels of the year. All eyes are on upcoming reports that may provide further insights into the supply-demand balance in the oil market. Meanwhile, gold prices remained relatively stable amidst these market movements. Other notable market developments. The U.S. Justice Department initiated an antitrust case against Alphabet's Google search engine in Washington, D.C., alleging exclusive deals with mobile and browser companies to establish its search engine as the default choice for consumers. Wells Fargo raised its price target for FedEx to $270 per share and increased earnings per share estimates for 2024 to 2025 ahead of FedEx's quarterly results release on September 20th. Broadcom director Chek Kaiyan Low purchased 11,000 shares of the chipmaker following a recent decline in the stock's value. An agreement between Walt Disney and Charter Communications to end the cable blackout is seen as a mutually beneficial outcome by Rosenblatt Securities. TD Cowen increased its price target for Accenture to $312 per share, sparking discussions about Accenture's potential as a stealth AI play. Wolfe Research upgraded CVS Health to outperform, by setting a price target of $80 per share, citing a positive risk-reward profile. RTX Corporation experienced two significant downgrades from Barclays and RBC Capital, reflecting growing doubts about the company's prospects. Citigroup lowered its price target for Southwest Airlines to $32.75 per share, citing ongoing uncertainty surrounding expected labor costs. Key events this week. Apple set to unveil iPhone 15 line and next-generation smartwatches at Wonderlust, its biggest product upgrade event of the year, Tuesday. Japan PPI, Wednesday. Eurozone industrial production, Wednesday. UK industrial production, Wednesday. US CPI, Wednesday. Tech leaders including Tesla's Elon Musk and Meta Platforms' Mark Zuckerberg are set to attend a forum on the future of AI convened by Senator Chuck Schumer, Wednesday. Japan industrial production, Thursday. European Central Bank policy meeting and news conference by President Christine Lagarde, Thursday. US retail sales, PPI, business inventories, initial jobless claims, Thursday. China property prices, retail sales, industrial production, Friday. U.S. industrial production, University of Michigan consumer sentiment, Empire Manufacturing Index, Friday. Some of the main moves in markets. Stocks. The Stoxx Europe 600 was little changed as of 11:46 a.m. London time. S&P 500 futures fell 0.2%. Nasdaq 100 futures fell 0.2%. Futures on the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 0.1%. The MSCI Asia Pacific Index was little changed. The MSCI Emerging Markets Index fell 0.2%. Currencies. The Bloomberg Dollar Spot Index rose 0.2%. The euro fell 0.3% to $1.0713. The Japanese yen fell 0.3% to 146.97 per dollar. The offshore yuan fell 0.1% to 7.3118 per dollar. The British pound fell 0.4% to $1.2465. Cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin rose 4.1% to $26,108.63. Ether rose 4.3% to $1,608.27. Bonds. The yield on 10-year treasuries declined 1 basis point to 4.28%. Germany's 10-year yield declined 1 basis point to 2.63%. Britain's 10-year yield declined 5 basis points to 4.42%. Commodities. Brent crude rose 0.7% to $91.25 a barrel. Spot gold fell 0.3% to $1,915.93 an ounce. In conclusion, we'd like to thank you for watching today's market analysis. If you enjoyed our insights and found the information helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to our channel to stay updated with future analyses. Thank you again for your support, and we'll see you soon with more interesting news. Remember, the information in this video is purely informational and does not constitute investment advice. Always consult with a professional before making financial decisions.